the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
YouTube! I'm back again! This time I have somebody with me. Someone who might be familiar to you if you've watched all my streams like a certain somebody I know has. Garrett, you're free to speak now if you'd like. Oh, let me,
There we go.
turn down
There.
There we go. Now the music's a little quieter. So today we're doing some pretty meaningless shit. Because I really need to get to what's it called? I need to get to the very final mission of Eurofly. Is going to be a huge live stream at some point in the super far future, but I need to get there. So this is going to be like a 4 or 5 hour flight, and I've got to avoid 3 countries. I think 4 actually. So I'm just doing some Eurofly.
Holy
today.
derp, man. The thing is, you could usually do turbo, but the thing is, this flight requires you to actually watch out for stuff, so you can't do too much
You can
turbo
still
on this
do
one.
Turbo, but that would be.
But
cheating.
not too much. Yeah.
So I don't have my speech routed through this time because, you know, why not? So we're just gonna go ahead and
I think there's 2 people watching, and no one has said anything.
the 2 people watching are me, because now it shows my playback thing. It shows that that is a thing that's watching for some reason. Even though it's really like not. And you would be the other person that's watching. I'm expecting Minion Slayer to join us soon, but anyway, we're gonna go ahead and start getting things right up here.
Flight management
Yeah,
computer
it
on.
still says 2 watching now. So.
On.
Set frequency.
I'm gonna just send a test chat just to see exactly where the chats appear, like below or above the heading.
SK737, here's ground, welcome.
We'll of course have NCS music on. So first thing you need to
Your
do...
chat messages are seen. Yeah, there's this thing called live chat playback or whatever. If you've seen it before,
I see
every message you send. Yeah, live chat replay.
I don't know how to turn that on actually.
I think it's on by default because it popped up a dialogue saying, "New live chat replay. Your message, something about messages." Hang on.
Oh.
Your chat messages are now saved and may be seen by viewers who watch the recording of the stream, or something like that. Speech history is awesome.
Alright, so what we're gonna do is... I know I need to turn here out.
Have you noticed that Liam has a little bot on his streams?
Yeah, I've never seen that. Garrett, I'm gonna turn my, Team Talk volume up to 100%. My Team Talk, sorry, my Andrea volume, so it's gonna be a bit louder.
Why are you turning it all the way up?
Just so it
Because
can
you
be
have
heard.
your
Just so it can be
over
heard
the
over
Eurofly.
screen. Yeah. How's that? It's a bit
Good.
loud, but
A little clippy, but I can whatever. I can compromise.
alright. So now, first thing we gotta do is fire up these engines.
which, if you're in the game, there's no audio.
I just started the engine, so there'll be audio. I don't have Team Talk routed through in a way that you can hear the audio from the stream. So if you want to hear what's going on in Eurofly, you're gonna have to listen to the stream itself.
Aw, screw.
There we go.
Oh.
Let's open the hangar doors. Okay. So we're just gonna get to parking first and then shut down the engine. So that's why I'm not firing up everything right now. We're gonna go at an even 35 miles an hour.
It sucks that this is so slow. I would tell you to put your streamer in and just leave it at line 1.
Yeah, but that would cause major issues because
Not really, actually.
The output of Team Talk is through line 1 so that everyone else can hear it, so that might cause some issues. Because whatever you said would just be fed back to the streamer and blah. So.
Now, if only you had 2 virtual cables, you could solve this issue quite easily.
Yeah, I could easily solve this issue. Yeah, you're right, with virtual cables, but it wouldn't solve the stream issue because your Team Talk would still have to come out on the same out as the rest of the stream for the rest of the stream to hear it. So that's why that's an issue.
I would still hear myself, but I kind of see what you mean.
SK737. Landing runway is free. You can roll to the parking position.
Freaking Indian girl. Tick. This is optimal. I have just about 10 seconds stream lag.
Oh, stop.
Hi.
Alright, so now we gotta refuel. Actually, if I remember right, I won't have... This is weird. I don't think I'm gonna have enough fuel to make it. Let's see. So... Alright, let me go ahead and set my destination.
Isn't it like A or Shift A? Yeah, Shift A, I think, too.
It's Shift A. Alright, it's gonna be 4 hours and 21 minutes at this rate. Hold on.
Oh!
We're not gonna be leaving for another 7 minutes, so that gives us time, hold on a sec, to calculate fuel. 1,133 miles. And we have 1199 range, but that could change depending on wind. So,
SK737. Go to the gate 2 and board passenger.
Oh.
Do you have your weather token thing set up already?
yep, I do. I'm actually moving at 35 miles an hour right now, which is considerably above taxi speed protocols for.
Gate 1. Gate 1.
I know you guys can't really hear the music right now, but I'll crank that up once we're in the air.
Still 2 people watching.
Any chat messages?
Gate 2.
None.
Gate 2.
Boarding passengers now.
Gate 2.
So we'll go ahead and take the time to fire up.
Environmental control on. CAS on. Weather radar on. On. Off.
What'd you do? The beeping stopped.
Gate 2. Gate 2. Gate 2.
I'm turning around right now.
Gate 2. Gate 2.
Off.
Gate 2. Gate 2.
Oh, I know what I need to turn on.
Climate control on.
There we go.
What'd you turn on?
Climate control.
On. Off.
I know Control Shift T turns on now, but I'm gonna leave that off for now.
Gate 1.
SK737. Wait, please. You are in order.
Gate 1.
You are in order.
What'd you turn off? Something about Shift T.
Control Shift T. I don't know what that turns on and off. It's 3:04, so we can't leave for another 3 minutes.
I bet you no one has your new channel.
Roll to the runway A2.
You may have like 1 or 2 subscribers, but
I have like 4.
SK737. You can roll to the runway A2.
A2.
Gates. Gates.
So A2 is our runway. That's a
What
runway.
car?
I believe. We're gonna keep rolling. Alright, 14.
Two.
still no chats. Still 2 people watching.
Not really surprised. Who wants to watch Eurofly anyway, but you know. This is why I have you, so I can just sit and chill, and I have the stream, so that if anyone turns up to chat, you know, it's slightly less boring. Next should be A.
SK-737.
A2.
Contact the tower to request a permission for taking off. Be with you on
A2.
second flight.
A2. A2.
Clock
A2.
4420.
A2.
Why did I hear barking on the stream earlier? Or like just a few
A2.
minutes ago, Jake?
Oh, that was a dog.
A2.
Wait, how do you set your transponder?
A2.
Control T!
A2.
No.
Clock
A2.
4420.
I thought it was Alt T, but apparently
A2.
not. Wait.
A2.
Oh, it is.
A2.
Identification confirmed.
A2.
SK-737, you are clear to take off from runway
A2.
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 Okay,
A2.
14 is what we're looking for. Up we go. About to get obnoxiously loud.
Why is it about to get loud?
Shit. Up.
SK-737, climb and continue heading north. SK-737, rise to 500 and set heading toward your destination.
There's no flight attendant.
No, of course not. It's category 1.
SK-737,
Oh, well,
continue
yeah,
on your
that's-
present course and altitude.
I got a text message, so give me a moment to check that.
SK-737, climb and maintain 3,000.
This thing has no autopilot, period.
Nope, no autopilot whatsoever. There we go, now we got some music.
That's kind of worrying.
What is?
SK-737, you are leaving the airspace of our airport. Entered airspace.
I haven't been on CR for about 3, 4, 5 days. 8 announcements in that time.
Identification confirmed. Identification confirmed.
Oops, well.
It said it twice.
I hit space after I accepted the transponder, so it said it twice because I thought I needed to redo it. But I didn't. get to chillax, I guess, and keep an eye on the radar until we get to those frickin' countries which we have to avoid. Really annoying. Oh shit. That's a little bit worrying. There we go. We're okay. It said our current range is 576 miles and we still have over 1,100 to go.
What are you doing?
I was trying to turn on my chat thingy.
SK737, you are leaving the airspace of
Sierra Kilo 737. You have entered the airspace of the new airport. Clock 9, 3, 2, 1. Sierra Kilo 737, radar contact has been established. Your identification is confirmed. Kilo 737, descend to 4,000 meters. Sierra Kilo 737, descend to 4,000 meters.
4,000. Okay. airplanes right now in the air on Eurofly.
Nice. You can tell that some people are bored of it.
Not really, except I don't think any of them speak English.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Turbulence.
Sierra Kilo 737, continue on your present course and altitude.
This is why I love Category 2 planes. You don't.
Me too.
Sierra Kilo 737, you are leaving the airspace of our airport. We wish you a safe flight.
The longer until we get another frickin'. The longer until. The longer until we're in range of another airport, the better.
Well, that might not be a good thing. Fuel consumption.
I'll be right back, alright?
Okay. playing a little CR. What'd you do?
I'm gonna have a nice bottle of water.
Ah.
Minutes to Poland.
Flap 60. Flaps up and aircraft. Throttle lights on. Tail lights on. Cabin lights on.
Can't believe they board without telling you about your lights.
I know. They just let me go without telling me I needed to turn them on. Oh shit, I forgot. So you can actually hit Shift T to see where your transponder needs to be now.
Huh. They need to add automated weather observation. I can call an ASOS number and show you what it sounds like.
You have entered airspace of a new airport. Squawk 6324. Identification confirmed.
I know what ASOS sounds like. In fact, I love it myself.
Yeah, I like the dude that recorded it. And ours, it's like Topeka. It's at the end of it, it says Topeka, Philip Billard Municipal Airport. Then starts over again.
Current weight 29.1 tons, starting weight 25.0 tons. So that's not very much added.
Descend to 3000.
This is worrying. It says current range 538 miles. And we have almost still 1,067 miles to go. And
Well, it's now calculating the weight. It's taking the weight into account because it wasn't on there before.
SK737, descend to 3000.
oh, it's raining. Oh, it's hailing. Can't see it on windshield wipers.
SK737, continue on your current course and altitude.
Oh, it lit up finally. Yeah, but I don't like that thunder.
SK737, you are leaving the airspace of our
You have
airport.
entered the airspace of the airport. Squawk 7004. Identification confirmed.
So Garrett, if I were to go eat, and I gave you my MVD remote info, would you be able to control the plane while I was gone?
Only control it to the extent of like maybe changing the radio frequency, changing the transponder code, and changing the nose angle and turning. That's it.
Oh yeah, right. You can see where you can hit like J to see what country you're gonna be in next, and in Control Enter it shows a list of countries that you'll go through on your current path.
Climb and maintain 5000.
So if you go to if you can't control it at the bottom, it shows a list of countries that will show. Good thing I'm already ascending. Please, no more turbulence. Woo! Avoided that crash. Hell yeah. Like a pro. That's one thing you wouldn't be able, you can't hear the TCAS.
I couldn't hear it in time. You would be 10 seconds delayed, so there's no way.
Right.
I'll tell you to pause it and say, because there's basically no one watching. Just give them a time marker.
I could always just route Keep Talk through. If I had my thing muted, you could still, like, I just fire up my streamer and set my, and I'd have obviously set my my microphone, mute my microphone so that people wouldn't be able to hear what was going on. But with the streamer, you'd be able to hear everything pretty much in time.
You're leaving the airspace.
I really, all I want is like, I need to know what countries I have. I know you cannot go straight.
3157, Esco 77, continue on your present course at altitude.
I can't understand that guy at all. I had to actually use Shift T to see what the damn transponder was. I cannot understand that guy at all.
I mean, I can understand what it is.
Yeah, true.
Which, I mean, in a linear flight, like, suspending time.
Esco 77, you are leaving the airspace of our airport.
You'll have to control airspace. Squawk
Had the ability to suspend time rather than having some other
Esco 727, radar contact.
Radar contact. Fuck you, Josh. Go away. Radar contact. Yeah. 5 minutes to Poland.
Esco 737, flight current heading and altitude. Esco 737, send and maintain 3000.
2,000? Why are we going that low? Come on.
Esco 737, send and maintain 3000.
3,000. Down we go.
I said I would love to, like, since I only have 3,000 something trillion credits right now, I would love to go to, like, I would
You
love to
have
get
entered airspace of a new
exponential
airport, Squawk 7738. Identification confirmed.
Hold on, I'm trying to... You have to repeat that, Gary. You got cut off by the radio. Being annoying.
stupid radio.
SK737, climb and maintain
I gotta say it again.
6,000.
Hi, dog.
Oof. Anyway, I think you're good to speak now. I hope. Watch, you're gonna start talking, it's gonna happen again.
If it happens again, I'm just going to ignore it. Anyway, I would love to gain trillions of, thousands of trillions of credits per day, so I could be one of the richest players on the, game. Because I bet you either John Smith has left or his character isn't logged in forever. You're actually put in your own little limbo, and you're put in your own little limbo if you don't log in for an interesting amount of time. But I would love to be the richest character in the game, excluding the hosts, because the hosts can vary their money. I forget, what is it, score? Oh, never mind.
Right, but the hosts never appear on scoreboards for obvious reasons.
Yeah, what would it be to see who has the most cash? How would you do that?
Score? Yeah, maybe that might be right.
No, not score or at score.
SK737, climb and maintain 6,000.
Late launch, Garrett. I'm very tempted.
You know what I would think would be weird? You could type sea level, which will convert levels to credits. Imagine if I was level 1008 and I converted 9 levels to credits. I would be level 999 and no. So
I don't want to do that. That's how Kenta went from over level 1000 to level 8.
I'm not that stupid.
How did you lose so many levels? And he goes, yeah, I use sea level.
I used sea level and I took like 4 or 5 levels away from me and hardly got anything. I was like, this is worthless.
How many credits did you get?
I think, here, let me see.
SK737, you are leaving the airspace of our airport.
This is mainly for newbies who want to gain credits quickly. 3 billion credits per level. This is like level 4, level 5 players. You can convert yourself back from level 5 to like level 2 over and over and over and over. And you can gain credits semi-quickly, but you can only gain so much. And the command is top dash players, I think.
Yes! Top dash players, you're right.
Dude, there are things with the most pointless things, like wormholes jumped, crap like that. Gar is the most SDL Sergeant Sierra Gar, 500 and something reports.
Yeah, she was really good with the military stuff.
I just have to get to 3 million something thousand trillion credits, and because Stormy White scales the most credits right now. No one has an exponent of credits right now. There's no E plus
Entering
crap.
Squawk 3944.
Not that I know of.
Identification confirmed.
Crystals harvested John Smith.
Supplies and maintain 6,000.
I've had 12 deaths, and Julian Blue Designation is at 17,000.
Deaths?
Yeah.
What? How?
I have no idea.
You would have had to die like 50 times a day to get that many. What the hell?
I think they removed, you know how your clone disobeys you, I think they removed that after death, because I died once by purposefully removing a spacesuit. And on my info, it probably just, it says, you have died by removing a spacesuit.
Oh. Man, I'm so hungry, but I don't want to pause this.
What'd you say?
SK-737, continue at your present course and altitude.
I'm hungry, but I don't want to pause this.
Well, just ask me if I want a brownie. May I have a brownie?
SK-737 descended to
What?
5,000.
Hand mining. Only like one person did it, and the highest score is 1.
What? Ow. Hey Ethan, welcome to the stream.
Oh, really?
You're on YouTube. We are doing some Eurofly today, so I just thought I'd just do something generic. Be boring.
No kidding.
We're going from...
It shows. There's still been no chat messages. Still 2 people watching. Disk corruption detected. Save game may be unstable. Game saved.
Oh.
Thank you.
We're just going from Berlin to Athens. It's a nice, easy 4.5-hour flight, but we have to avoid 4 countries, and we're dealing with a 66-mile range. And the way it calculates fuel now, it takes dead wind into effect, so we may not have enough fuel to make it.
Oh.
Which would be terrible, but, you know.
Well, no one ever said Eurofly was realistic, so...
Actually, the fuel thing kind of is a lot more realistic now, because if you're fighting a wind, you're gonna have a shit ton less. You're gonna be using a shit ton more fuel if you're fighting against wind, and you're gonna be using a lot less if you're going with wind. Because the wind will push you forward or backward. If you're going into the wind, obviously your engine is gonna be working a lot harder to maintain your.
Yeah, but that depends on the strength of the wind.
Yeah, of course. So the higher the wind, of course, the less fuel, the less of a range you have.
Remember that plane? That this was before you had the hangar doors and all that. You went 50 miles an hour and it could float.
Yeah.
Identification confirmed.
And it legitimately, it was actually being pushed. We were gliding forward because of the wind.
SK-737, climb and maintain 6,000.
bet you they reset the scoreboards every now and then.
Yeah, the fuel thing might be more realistic, but the rest of it still needs a hell of a lot of real.
I'm not saying it's realistic, I'm just saying the fuel thing is a little bit more realistic than it used to be.
Yeah.
Most of the game is not realistic though. I was trying to get Garen to take over flying for me while I go get dinner, but lunch because I'm fucking hungry.
Are you guys multiplying?
No, we should be though.
SK-737, continue on your current course and altitude.
1.2 miles to Czech Republic.
SK-737, descend to 4,000.
Unidentified aircraft, this is an air defense zone. Please identify yourself. Welcome SK-737, we have received your identification. Maintain your current course.
I wonder, how much can I loan?
A lot?
Yeah, but how much? Thousands of trillions of credits?
I don't believe so. Besides, you do not want to loan that much because then you'll go into super huge debt.
No kidding.
SK-737.
Besides, I hardly buy any upgrades anymore. I mean, sure, I'm level 850. Once I get to level 1800, which will take forever, I'm going to get a moon thing running, and let's just say that that is not going to be easy. One moon buck is outrageous. Isn't it like 300 million or 300 billion? Yeah, let's just say.
Yeah.
You know that an activity is outrageously complicated, which honestly I might actually like moon base building. You have like combat engines and stuff with combat, but I just say screw you, and all I do is I just go and shoot stuff. If Hags appear in a field, I kill them. I need to get a plasma cannon. Senator Alicia Kyrie, really?
SK-737, continue on your current course and altitude.
Austria's nice. 37 minutes to Austria.
SK-737, climb and maintain 6,000.
You have entered the airspace of a new airport. Squawk 2750. Identification confirmed.
SK-737, you are leaving the airspace.
That was fucked up!
We wish you a safe flight.
SK-737, descend to 4000.
Interesting.
SK-737, continue on your present course and altitude.
SK737, descend to 3000.
So down we go again.
SK737, continue on your present course and altitude. SK737, climb and maintain 6,000. SK737, you are leaving the airspace of our airport.
You enter the airspace of a new airport. Enter the airspace of a new airport. 18518. Identification confirmed.
This is not good for our fuel, Garrett.
What?
We've used 117 gallons of like 550 so far, and we're not even. See how far are we in?
SK737, continue on your present course and altitude.
We haven't even hit an hour, and we've already used over 20% of the fuel. Right. Oh, I suppose we'll barely make it with enough to even be considered legal. It would be funny if I actually managed to land with no fuel.
Like, to fuel, you somehow land as the engine shut off.
Right. Well, when I land, the fuel buzzer's going off obnoxiously.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't know, according to estimates, we were supposed to have, we were supposed to have 66 miles left of fuel. And I think the low fuel buzzer starts going off when you have like 5 miles left, which is stupid because like you're not going to make
40 fuel.
37, you are leaving the airspace of our airport.
That's about 40 to 100. Yeah.
3, 5. Identification confirmed. SK737, climb and maintain 5,000.
What I like about CR now is you have designs. So all you do is you construct an item, you hit a number for a design, and it auto does it for you. I mean, you can also delete designs and stuff too.
SK737, continue on your present course and altitude.
Hailing again.
SK737, descend to 4000. SK737, you are leaving the aerospace of
You have entered airspace of the new airport, Squawk 1377. Identification confirmed. SK737, descend to 3000.
Calvin!
Hey Calvin, welcome to the stream.
If he said anything,
hi, I wasn't planning to be here. I'll just exit stage left now.
No, you can stay here.
I mean, next time you guys should probably go on the streams channel.
Well, this is here's the thing, this is an open screen.
Oh, I see. Well, hi, I'm Cal. Some people might know me as Batacity. I'm Jake's sighted friend who helps him out whenever he's got inaccessible stuff and helps his friends out too. I don't know why I do it. Sometimes sometimes they put a gun to my head. Most of the time it's willing.
SK737, climb and maintain 4000.
I actually had a question I wanted to ask you, Jake, but I don't think now would be a very good time.
Why not? I mean, I can answer anything right now. As long as it takes my attention off this damn flight, because it's boring as fuck.
Okay. So I'm planning on getting some CDs.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to decide what to get. Because I was thinking about using my mom's favorite little service, Swapacity, which is it's kind of like a barter system.
Right.
And they have some things that I really like. They don't have any Skywalk at the moment, by the way, so don't ask.
Damn.
I've been waiting on that for months and months. I might just have to buy a used copy off Amazon.
I'm still waiting for you to give me Paradiso.
Yeah, I know. I might have to do that. Oh yeah, that's right. I already have that. I'm a moron. Yeah, I'll shoot that over in a bit. Anyway, so here is a question for you. Because they have some Rippingtons on here. Should I get older Rippingtons or newer Rippingtons?
I don't know, you have a lot of the older stuff, but it's the newer stuff you haven't really looked at.
Well, I'm talking about getting the actual CDs, you know, as opposed to like streaming it.
Well, yeah, of course, but I mean, you should get CDs of stuff you haven't listened to yet. It'll be a new experience.
I haven't heard much off of a lot of their, a couple of their newer ones. I mean, I've done a couple. I mean, as you heard, there's a couple ones off of the Found the Youth and True Stories on Crossroads, but
True Stories is awesome.
They have. Oh wait, do they have that? I have no idea if they have that right now. Yeah, they did. It's a little hard to navigate this site.
SK737, you're leaving the airspace of our airport. We wish you a safe flight. You have entered airspace of a new airport. Squawk 6476.
Okay. Most of what they have right now is the older stuff. Like the newest one they have, I think, is I mean, they have a couple of the newer ones. I think. No, they don't. Okay. A lot of the databases of these sites between are they the Rippingtons, simply Rippingtons, like kind of like how the Eagles are, or Russ Freeman and the Rippingtons, which just completely screws everything up.
00737, radar contact.
Okay, so they have Topaz, Nesta, Black Diamond, Weekend in Monaco, Paradise.
I actually have Topaz. I've never heard anything off Black Diamond though.
Black Diamond, I don't believe there's anything off of that on Crossroads.
Black Diamond?
Maybe yeah.
Yeah, I haven't really heard anything off of that one though.
00737, climate maintain 2000.
I might need to grab it off of YouTube streaming and see how it is. So I never heard it.
Yeah. Let's see. Meeting is awesome. I want that. Meeting is freaking awesome. I would love to get their discs. Hey, they have both. Ooh. Okay, you might talk me into that.
00737, you are leaving our designated...
You have entered airspace of a new airport. Squawk 9397.
Exploring a bit, I think.
Identification confirmed. SK737, descend to 5,000.
I hate air traffic control in this game sometimes. Seriously, they just sent me up to 6,000 meters and it's like, oh, before I even get there, oh, you're leaving our designated airspace. New airport. Go down to 5,000, which is where I just was. It's so annoying.
At least we try to coordinate in flight gear. We actually do the center and crap, so your assignments are consistent. that would get pretty irritating.
Continue on your present course and altitude.
Yeah, it really would, because God, you know. This is a multiplayer though. This is just the air traffic control doing its thing. Is stupid coding. I don't know how to fix it. No way to fix it.
SK737, descend to 4,000.
Now that I've hit 5,000, it's like, oh no, you gotta go down to 4,000. Because we can't coordinate the other planes, so we're just gonna coordinate you.
Of course.
Also, we don't have centers here. When you're not in range of any airports, you're technically out of any jurisdiction. So you can do whatever you want, but you're supposed to stay with the last flight assignment you received from ATC.
Nice.
And then,
they
of
have
course-
straight life.
And then, of course, TCAS tells you to go up like 5,000 meters if there's another plane, or down. Not that much, but it's ridiculous. Like, you have to go up like a couple hundred to avoid hitting a plane, which is stupid.
Yeah.
SK-737, you are leaving the airspace of our airport.
Out of airspace, in airspace.
On your airport. Clock 2640.
And you change transponders every time you get a new airspace.
Which is not exactly correct.
No.
SK-737, climb and maintain 6,000.
Now I have to go back up to 6,000.
Oh my god. Wow.
It's
If only
really-
Flight Gear had the time to make their stuff accessible.
Nope.
If only. You know, a couple of their planes actually support like passenger and co-pilot slots.
Nice.
You could just hang around and have me fly.
Yeah, I could do that. That might be interesting. Though I couldn't coordinate myself into the plane with Flight Gear accessible.
Well, that would be easy enough.
So you were gonna set me up with ATC at one point, weren't you?
Well, ATC is a totally different ballgame because the way they've implemented that is there's separate little programs. Like there's ATC Pi, there's Open Radar, which is my preference. Don't know how accessible they are, but if they were accessible, then you could pretty much sit there and run ATC for everyone.
No, not
course, some
ATC. I was
people are-
handling shipping, I think you said. Which was something a little bit different.
Shipping. Well, I mean, I haven't seen two 737s go at it anywhere, but
Or deliveries or something. I don't remember exactly what it was.
oh, delivery. Yeah. Delivery's really easy.
What's delivery? What is delivery?
It's part of what you do in ATC. In a not Eurofly, which is what I assume you're doing.
SK-737. You are
Correct me
leaving
if
the
I'm wrong.
airspace of
You're into the airspace of a new
One second,
airport.
Ian.
8817.
Okay, transponders entered. Go ahead.
Identification confirmed.
In a not Eurofly ATC environment, what clearance delivery does is
SK-737
they're
descent
the
to
ones who pretty
5000.
much clear you for your route. It's not like they clear you to take off or anything. It's the route to get there.
Oh yeah, VFR, no, IFR. They're the ones that clear your flight plan and give it to everyone else.
Exactly. And that is something you can do without needing a radar or screen or anything.
Right, I don't remember exactly how it works. I mean, I know they give you clearance, but I don't know how they check to make sure you're planning.
SK-737, continue on your present course and altitude.
Frankly, having run it in Flight Gear, it's pretty much just, it's tankshul, you know? There's certain rules about the altitudes that are valid if you're going particular directions. I think don't quote me on this because I may have it switched, but I think it's like odd
SK-737 descent to 3000.
Europe and
SK-737 descent to 3000.
That may be switched, don't quote me on that. But I mean, it's just that, and then you just memorize you pretty much just memorize the fixes and the nav aids and such in between and make sure that there's nothing particularly insane there, because nobody wants... I'm pretty sure no white-collar businessmen are going to want to go sightseeing on their way to New York.
No, unfortunately. Probably not. But don't you give them the transponder code as well, or is that somebody else?
Yeah, you're also the one responsible for handling squawk codes.
So, I don't know how I'd hand out transponders, but...
That's usually there's different... It's almost like handing out radio frequencies. It's for like fire attack or something. There's going to be specific bounds for VFR and IFR and so on and so forth.
IFR VFR just squawk a generic code, right? They don't get any clearance or anything. They just go.
Well, you have to clear them for VFR, but they do generally all squawk the same code. And more or less, you just tell them what you're going to do, and unless there's a problem with that, they're pretty much just going to tell you, go ahead, do what you want, we'll be here.
Right.
Although, of course, you still have to follow their commands through the airport and such. It doesn't give you carte blanche to go roaring down the taxiway at 60 knots.
No.
There's actually some videos on YouTube, if you look them up, of what clearance delivery sounds like.
SK737, continue on your present course and altitude.
That would be easily accessible.
Yeah, I mean, because really you don't need to just do anything. You're just like, oh yeah, hey, so you're going to this place, you're going to that place, okay, you're going to fly at this altitude, okay, you're approved, your squawk code is 000666, go ahead.
SK737, climb and maintain 5,000.
It's not always that simple, and indeed they've actually found in investigations of accidents and such, they have found that screwing around with the departure clearances, like issuing them late or changing them at the last second, have frequently been one of the little things that kind of
you are leaving the airspace of our airport.
Crap. So it's not like your job is unimportant.
3, 2, 4. Identification confirmed.
Got a new transponder code because I'm in a new airport again. Hopefully this guy doesn't make me go back down to 3,000 because I just started going up. Be pissed.
I would not be surprised in the slightest.
I'm gonna be headed for forbidden countries very soon.
SK737, continue on your present course and
I take it. Well, you know what? It's Eurofly. It's not like they've implemented insurgent groups armed with man pads.
No, but what it is I'm taking the chancellor from Berlin to Greece for negotiations, and there's 4 countries that are forbidden because they don't want to see the fucking refugees or some shit like that. Some bullshit. And I'm in an ambassador. It is airspeed is 57 Ambassador 2.
Okay then.
If you want to look up that plane, you can see exactly where I'm flying.
SK737, you are leaving the aerospace of our airport.
If it exists.
It
probably
does.
doesn't.
No, it does. These are real life planes.
So what did you say it was again? I might have misheard.
You can ignore the category 1 part.
SK737, you're entering a new airport. Squawk 2553. Identification confirmed.
actually find the model?
I was asking if you would find it. Because I'm a little bit...
I think I misheard you, so...
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you find it? Because I can't right now.
No, I mean, I think I misheard the model.
Oh, I sent it in a Team Talk message.
Oh.
So I don't remember how to send a damn chat message.
I've never heard of this. That's actually a model I've never heard of. Tell me, when, is this little scenario that you're doing, does that have any particular setting?
Yeah, I'm going
SK-737 descended to 4,000.
I mean, like, is there an actual scenario to it, like, that gives it the year?
There's that. Garrett, are you still there?
SK-737 continue on your present course and
Can you do me a favor and figure out what the key command to send a chat message in Eurofly is?
If I had the game, I would.
You don't need the game, you can just go online.
Really?
Yep.
SK-737 rise and maintain 5,000.
Well, Jake, that's all well and good, except that the ambassador, they've made 23 of them, and I believe only one survives. Not to mention they haven't really been flown since like the early 60s.
Oh, that's amusing. This is why we have sighted people here.
Well,
it's
hey,
a British twin. What?
Oh, go ahead.
It's British. It's a twin-engined airliner. It's piston. First flew on July 10th, 1947. Served in small numbers through the 50s and 60s. They made 23 of them.
And they haven't been flown since the 60s.
Five of them crashed.
Wow.
One Elizabethan, because they were frequently called Elizabethans because they were popularized by British European Airways as the planes used for their Elizabethan class passenger service.
Right.
But one of them survives and is under long-term major restoration by the Duxford Aviation Society at the Imperial War Museum near Cambridge in the UK.
Wow. Yeah.
But that is apparently like one of, if not the only one to survive. That's not exactly the aircraft you would be flying Angela Merkel in. Not to mention, from that scenario text, Angela is a she.
I know!
Continue on your present course and altitude.
I don't know if it just randomly, I don't know if it just like word salad in the name or something, but that's not quite right.
You're leaving the airspace of our airport.
I didn't read it.
Have a safe flight.
Okay, here, since apparently this is on a stream. Jake V, today's flight will be a little easier and yet extremely challenging. You have a distinguished guest who is a little bit of a nitpick in regard to what he wants to see. Take the Airspeed Ambassador AS-57-2. You have on board said guest who happens to be the German Chancellor, Angela Merkel. Your task is to fly him from Berlin to negotiate some treaties at Athens. Your task is easy as you have no layovers this time. The challenge comes in as you need to bypass Croatia, Slovenia, Montenegro, and Macedonia. None of whom would realistically have any problem with the German Chancellor.
No.
Overflying them.
Is that an actual
Not to mention
person?
that's a fairly... She's been in the news constantly.
Yeah, I don't watch
Yes,
the news,
she
you know
is.
that.
Yeah.
I don't watch the news either much.
Okay, Mr. Ostrich. She has been the Chancellor of Germany since 2005. She is she's considered the most powerful woman in the world.
Why?
Because she's more or less also the de facto leader of the European Union. It's not de jure, but she's been around the block a few times. She knows what she's doing.
Right. I mean, the president of the U.S. is considered the most powerful person in the world, as far as I know.
On your present course and altitude.
Not anymore, believe it or not.
Oh, that's probably Vladimir Putin now, or something like that.
Not him.
Who is it?
Her. She's generally considered. She's been widely described as the leader of the free world nowadays.
4,000.
Yeah, but you forget what the president of the United States can do at any time.
What? Fart out his ass?
No, fire nukes at anywhere he pleases at any time he wants.
It's not quite that simple.
Yeah, actually it is. All he has to do is ask for them to get the case with the codes. And it's up to him what to do.
They also have, to my understanding, they also have fail-safes in case the president loses his crap.
Actually, I don't think they do. I think it's as simple as, I want to fire the nukes, let's do it. He doesn't need any approval from anybody to do it.
Oh, here we go. Okay, I found it. Yeah. Only the president can order and I'm reading this off of primary sources. Okay. Only the president can order the release of nuclear weapons, but the order must be verified by the Secretary of Defense to be an authentic order given by the president. He doesn't have a veto power, so he technically has to comply with the president's order, but I mean, if the president's gone like completely loco, there'd probably be a way to sidestep it.
737, you are leaving the airspace of our airport.
Once they verified it, at that point the military starts issuing attack orders to the proper units. And of course, before it even gets verified, the president's aide takes him aside and reviews attack options, which could be anywhere from a single cruise missile to launch everything.